This video is about gold shots in Rocket League Sideswipe. In this video, I'll teach you the most useful gold shots in the game, both in the air and on the ground. You'll learn how to hit the most powerful gold shots, the most accurate gold shots, and avoid some of the most common mistakes. And then at the end of the video, I'll show you my personal training routine that helped take me from a gold shot noob to a gold shot god. First up, let's quickly talk about exactly how you do a basic gold shot. In essence, a gold shot is where you put the back of your car towards the ball and then flip in the opposite direction. So basically, a front flip with the ball behind you. The key is to make sure you're at least this distance from the ball when you do it. Any further away and you won't get the gold shot, and you might just embarrass yourself a little bit. The gold shot is the most powerful shot in the game and can be used for ground plays like this and aerial plays like this. Which brings us to our next section. The first aerial gold shot I want to talk to you guys about is really just the fundamental one. The ball is flying towards you high in the air and you want to go up, meet it in the air, and gold shot it down towards your opponent's goal. Let's use this shot to talk about the two most important factors in hitting gold shots: power and consistency. We'll start with power. The first thing to understand is that your car's distance from the ball when you hit it is not what determines the power of the shot. What actually determines the power is the momentum of the ball when you hit it. Let's go down to the ground to briefly explain this. If the ball is traveling towards you and you try to gold shot it back the way it came, you'll notice the gold shot is often super weak. The solution to this is really simple. We just need to stop the ball moving towards us before we do our gold shot. And the way to do this is to get a light touch on the ball just before we do our shot. So the ball is coming towards us, we jump, turn, light touch, and gold shot. And you'll see the power is much higher. Putting that into practice in the air is the same. We jump up, meet the ball in the air, get a light touch, and gold shot. And again, we get maximum power. Okay, so that's how to get power. What about consistency? How do we stop whiffing our gold shots? Well, I think the cause of most aerial gold shot whiffs is, kind of obviously, not lining up the back of the car with the ball. My solution to this problem is more of a mental one than a mechanical one. Basically, you need to stop thinking of gold shots as just backwards red shots. With red shots, if you miss your shot, you usually still hit the ball with reasonable power in the direction you want it to go, because you're flipping towards the ball. However, with gold shots, you're flipping away from the ball, so instead of doing this, you'll end up doing this. So instead of that, think of a gold shot as specifically a shot that comes directly out of the back of your car. It's not a backwards red shot, it's a back of your car shot. So go up for your gold shot, and instead of thinking, I want to hit the ball over here, think, the back of my car is here, so I'll hit the ball this way. Then if your accuracy is off, it's really just a matter of training. You need to practice that initial setup, to put the back of your car in the right position to hit the ball where you want it to go. Okay, and just finally on aerial gold shots, I want to teach you a super useful tip for hitting gold shots while air dribbling like this. Most people, when they go up for an air dribble gold shot, end up floating for way too long trying to get the back of their car close enough to do their gold shot, which makes it super easy for their opponent to read. Or they're not able to align their car properly, so the shot doesn't go where they want it to. So I have the solution to both of these problems. Take the ball up for your air dribble like this, feathering the boost to keep a bit of distance between you and the ball. And then, as soon as you're ready to take the shot, do one final slightly longer boost to close the gap between you and the ball. Then immediately turn around and do your gold shot. This final boost at the end is the key. It does two important things. One, it pushes your car forward just enough to put you within gold shotting distance, stopping you from having to do that really long float. And two, it allows you to shoot the ball almost exactly where the nose was at this point. So it feels like a red shot and it goes where you wanted it to, but it has all the defensive and power benefits of a gold shot. The first type of ground gold shot we're going to talk about is the Horsekick. I first learned the Horsekick when watching Stevie B's channel, where he uses it almost every single match, and he says Horsekick every single time he does it.
The Horsekick, oh let's go. Horsekick? Oh, the back-to-back Horsekick.
This mechanic is actually extremely easy to do, and definitely one of the most useful types of gold shot. You can do it when the ball's in front of your car, when it's behind your car, and when it's kind of on top of your car. In each case, the way to do it is the same. You aim down towards the ground and double jump. The most important thing about the Horsekick is that if you want to hit the ball directly up like this, you need to aim your stick directly down. And if you want to hit the ball at more of an angle, aim diagonal down. And the other important thing is, contrary to what Stevie said in his original video,
and then double tap your jump button extremely fast.
I actually don't think it's important to double tap jump really quickly. And honestly, I think it's actually probably best to delay your second jump in some situations to get more power on the shot. Like when the ball is flying towards you and you want to Horsekick it back the way it came. As we talked about earlier, you first want to get a light touch to stop the ball moving towards you, and then do your Horsekick. If instead you just spam jump as quickly as possible, this often happens. As you can see, the delayed Horsekick is actually much more powerful. One other type of ground gold shot I want to talk to you about super quickly is one I call the Mogzipop. This is where you get the ball on top of your car, then gold shot it directly up using the follow-through gold shot. This is easily one of my favorite ways to launch attacks from the ground in Sideswipe. And if you want a detailed look at exactly how to do this one, check out my advanced shooting mechanics video linked above and in the video description. But here are some brief instructions from that video for anyone who doesn't want to watch the whole thing. To do it, you first get the ball on top of your car, then do a neutral jump, so not holding any direction. Then aim down towards the ground, do a follow-through gold shot, then immediately boost up towards the ball. And the last ground shot I want to show you is known as the Goldpop. This is where the ball is on the ground and you jump on top of it and gold shot it from above, bouncing the ball up into the air. I think this shot is really cool. It's kind of more of a novelty than anything, but it can be useful in some situations. So I think it's a really cool move to at least know how to do. The only instruction you really need for this one is to hold jump when you gold shot. Because if you don't, this often happens. Okay, so for this training routine, we're going to use the Hoops Arena Dunk House. The advantage of using this arena over SC Field is that in SC Field, you have to spend time popping the ball up for yourself in order to practice aerials. Whereas in Dunk House, the ball starts in the air, so no setup is required. And then if you want to practice your ground gold shots, all you need to do is catch the ball on the kickoff, and you're instantly dribbling to do whatever ground shot you want. No more struggling to scoop the ball up to start your dribble. So my training routine in here is really simple. I usually start out with a few minutes of using aerial and ground gold shots to keep the ball up in the air as long as possible. This is really good for practicing controlling the amount of power you get on each shot, sometimes going for weak shots like this, and sometimes going for more powerful ones. After that, I start working on accuracy, using the kickoff to practice my aerial accuracy by shooting directly for the goals on each side. And then I really just repeat and combine these together, using all of the shots I know to bounce the ball around the arena, practicing on getting clean, accurate hits on everything. And that's it. I really hope that video was helpful to you guys. I spent a crazy amount of time on this, and I've struggled a long time with gold shots myself. So I really hope that the video helped you improve your own gold shots. And before I go, I just want to let you know that I have a second channel where I post more casual gameplay videos of Sideswipe, including a recent video where I tried to win 2 games of 1v1s using only gold shots. So if you want content like that, go check out my second channel linked above and in the video description. And if you want to hang out with me and other Mogz viewers, come join the Mogz Discord server. Again, the link's on screen and in the video description. And like the video if you liked it, dislike it if not. Subscribe for more videos like this, as well as a whole bunch of other Rocket League and Rocket League Sideswipe content. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.